All right, let me tell you the rest of Coco's story now that we've been to the vet and we know a little bit more about her. So Coco clearly at one point was probably hit maybe by a car on the right side, on her right side. So her right eye, there's a lot of scar tissue. The lens is askew and the iris actually I believe has a hole in it with some scar tissue. And so basically she can see movement but can't focus out of that eye. So that explains a lot of the head shyness. As far as her tail goes, that's also an old injury. There's old scar tissue at the base of the tail. She can't lift her tail all the way up. It does not impede her in the litter box or anything, but you can see her tail kind of hangs just a little bit off to the side and down a little bit. So those two things, plus also we looked at the drippy eyes, and on the right side there again old damage where the eyes can drain into the nasal area. There's supposed to be an open place there, and that no longer exists. So the drippy eyes is part of that injury as well. Blood work is great. Thyroid is normal. We did have to anesthetize her to examine her, so she was, nervous and a little skitsy about being examined, so that, might have to happen in the future as well. But the good part about that was while she was kind of knocked out, I got a Furminator and got all of the old fur kind of off of her and cleaned up and brushed out, and she's feeling much, much better from that, I can just tell. So she's still a little nervous and worried. You can see here she was going back and forth and kind of nervous about my intentions, but this is, as I said in an earlier video, what I would call really a true rescue. A rescue that really has been through the ringer and has some really tough times. But the good news is all of her old injuries as well as her current state of affairs are such that, there's nothing of immediate concern by any means. Blood work is good, her eating is good, her litter box is fine. And I'm going to be integrating her in the next day or two, but I don't expect any trouble other than her being nervous because she doesn't have really good sight on that right side. So that may make her a bit nervous about the other cats and their intentions. But I really love this little lady. She's a good girl, and she needs a home and someone who can look out for her and give her some love and understand that she's been through the gangs of New York City and had to deal with who knows what, but has come out the other side, and we'll find her a great place to go, I'm sure.